So today I'll give you basics of Navansh. What is Navansh? How it is calculated? What is the importance of Navansh? Because for any reading, only three things are required. For reading any chart, basically we need only three things: D1, D9, and Dasha. We don't need anything other than this. Okay?
अष्टक वर्ग वगैरह ये सब षटबल वगैरह कुछ नहीं चाहिए
No, nothing. They are all additional things. Basically to understand, अगर आपको D1, D9 पढ़ना नहीं आता, दशा लगानी नहीं आती, तो फिर उनकी कोई यूटिलिटी नहीं है. बिकॉज इवन अष्टक वर्ग को विंशोत्तरी दशा के साथ क्लब किया जाता है. अष्टक वर्ग is also part of Vinshottari only. It is used to understand the result of Vinshottari dasha. It is no tool in itself. It is used with Vinshottari dasha. So it is basically.
Sir, I have a doubt. Like, if any Saumya planet occupying the Kendra, it turns into cruel. Is that true?
No, it doesn't turn into cruel. It loses its auspiciousness. It doesn't turn into.
But why, sir? Kendras are like Lakshmi and Vishnu sthanas, no? So no, why
Kendra is Saumya... not. Kendra is not Vishnu, Lakshmi sthan. Kendra is Vishnu.
No, Kona is Lakshmi sthan, but Kendra is Vishnu sthan.
Yes, it is said there is a rule that if any, this is called basically Kendra Adhipati dosh. So okay. The Kendra Adhipati dosh stays, and there are different versions. There are different meanings that have been, people have given different meanings to this yoga. I'll tell you what is the yoga. Yoga is that if any auspicious planet is lord of the Kendra, any of the Kendra, then it loses its auspiciousness. It doesn't turn into malefic, it loses its auspiciousness. That means now it will give you sort of neutral results. Okay. You were expecting very good results, it will not give you very good results, it will give you average results. Then
if malefic occupies?
Okay, opposite of that, a malefic was supposed to give you bad results, but because it is lord of a Kendra, it will not give you very bad results, it will give you average results.
Okay.
Now this is one thing. It is, some people say that it is basically Kendra Adhipati. That means the Lord should be present also there. It is not that the planet who owns a Kendra will loses its character. They say that it should also be present into a Kendra only. Then only it will become Kendra Adhipati dosh. Let's say, for example, seventh house as, let's say, the sign of Venus. So Venus should be present also in seventh house. Then it will lose.
Plus the planet should be present.
Some people say that it should be present in that house. Then it will lose its character. If it is sitting somewhere else, then it will behave according to that bhav, where it is sitting.
Okay.
So there are two schools of thought in it. One says just because a planet is lord of a Kendra, it loses its character. A malefic will not be malefic, auspicious will not be, benefic will not be benefic. Some people say no, the planet has to be present also because it says Kendra Adhipati. So uska Adhipati means he has to be placed also there. He has to be placed
lordship,
there.
So lordship as well as the planet should be present there.
Yes. So this is what, so I'm giving you both the versions now. There are both the versions, and some people, most of the people say that just because it is Lord, it will lose its character. But some of the senior astrologers say no, it has to be Kendra Adhipati. The king cannot lose its Adhipati means king, ruler. So ruler has to be present there, na? If he is not sitting there, then what is the ruler? He is sitting somewhere else. So it is not applicable in that case. He has to be present also in his sign.
Then what about the luminous sun and moon?
Sun and moon also will lose. Sun and moon also will lose. That is what the rule says. Moon is a benefic planet. Sun is a cruel planet.
Cruel planet.
Yeah.
Moon, it reduces its auspiciousness, and sun, it will reduce its cruelness.
Yes, but it doesn't happen actually. It doesn't happen because there are a lot many other things which play into the chart, na?
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, you have a malefic planet Saturn. It is a lord of a Kendra, right? But it is aspected by, let's say, benefic planets. Then it will try to become very auspicious. And if it is aspected by, let's say, you have Saturn sitting in own sign in a Kendra, but it is conjunct with now, let's say, Rahu Ketu. either Rahu or Ketu. And let's say Mars is aspecting it from 8th house. Mars is aspecting it with 8th aspect. So it will remain malefic only. No?
Yeah.
Theoretically, all these yogas, see everything, all these statements in astrology, everything is all these statements, all the rules, whatever we read in astrology, they are basically the ideal conditions where no other effect is there on the planet. Any yoga, let's say we say Gajkesri yoga, we say Raj Yoga, these are all ideal conditions where we negate, where we remove the effect of all other 6-7 planets in the chart. Right? For example, we say Gajkesri yoga, Chandra and Guru, they make Gajkesri yoga. So we are talking of only 2 planets. Now include the other 7 planets, their aspects and their conjunctions will change the yoga completely. So it is an ideal condition. Wherever you read any statement in astrology, wherever you read any yoga, it is only an ideal condition where we are removing all the other effects in the chart. We are talking only and only of that yoga. That yoga has to give you this thing. When you read the chart in totality, then the result can be different.
Okay.
Right. So there is nothing like, see, there is no 2 plus 2, 4 in astrology. Because in our life, we do not have anything like 2 plus 2, 4. Right?
True.
So planets are what? Planets are our life only, no? Planets are our life. Today a planet is behaving in a different manner. Tomorrow it will behave in a different manner because your mood also changes every day. It is basically your mood which is controlling the planet or planet which is controlling your mood. It is one and the same thing. So if you are changing, the planet will also change. In astrology, there is nothing like watertight compartment. There is nothing like rules of physics or mathematics that 2 plus 2 is 4 only. It is all subjective.
Yes, sir.
Everything is governed by a lot many other factors. So Kendradipati Dosh, Gaj Kesri Yog, Raj Yog, everything has to be read in totality. A Gaj Kesri Yog should give you wealth, but if it is aspected by Saturn, Rahu, Mars, then it will hardly give you any result. Hardly it will give you any result.
Yes, sir.
So everything has to be read in totality. Now, this thing, why I'm saying we have to, I'm introducing now D9 because you need only D1, D9 and Dasha to understand the chart and to read the chart. We don't need anything other than this. Anything other than this is a, an additional tool. But if somebody is master of D1, D9 and Dasha, he doesn't need anything other than this. These are the basic things. And for thousands of years, all the astrologers in India have been predicting actually on the basis of D1 and Dasha only. They don't even look at Navansh. Navansh is now becoming popular because a lot of research is happening on Navansh. But if you go to a traditional astrologer, they don't look at even D9. They only look at D1 and Dasha. And for thousands of years, they've been predicting. So, which means that it is basically the most important thing is how good we can read D1 and how good we can read Vinshotri Dasha. These are 2 things. Navansh is one additional thing, but beyond these 3 things, anything other is like just a additional thing which you can avoid also. But you cannot become an astrologer. We cannot understand astrology if we can't read D1. If we can't read D1, if we can't read Dasha, then there is no point in going to divisional chart D30, D60 and all that stuff and all higher concepts. D1 Dasha is most important. So D9 or Navansh, which I am introducing now, please understand this very carefully because this is very important. It will clear a lot of doubts also. Whatever doubts that in my message also I said that if you read that book of J.N. Bhasin, a lot of doubts will get sorted in mind. So here also, if you understand the Navansh and the mathematics, a lot of doubts will get removed from mind. It is said that Navansh basically, see what is Navansh? Navansh is a micro study of the chart. Navansh is a micro study. Navansh is like a microscopic study. You are reading something under the microscope. That is what Navansh is. If you can read D1, it is good. Navansh will only give you a microscopic view of the chart. So there are a lot of things which have been said about Navansh. If Lagna chart is main body, Navansh is the backbone. Lagna is tree, Navansh is fruit. These all have been mentioned in various books. Lagna chart is macro picture or the big picture, and Navansh is the micro or the detailed picture. Then Lagna chart is sthula. Sthul means big. Again, same thing. Macro in Hindi is sthul, and micro in Hindi is sukshma. So same thing. Now this is important. The Navansh can be used to read the Antardasha and Pratyantardasha. That is what Navansh is, because Navansh is a microscopic study. It is giving us a detailed picture. So when we are reading the Vinshotri Dasha, so Navansh can help us in reading the Antardasha and Pratyantardasha, which are the smaller periods, because Navansh is about the smaller things. So D1 will give us the Mahadasha reading, and Navansh can give us the Antardasha and Pratyantardasha readings. And Lagna chart indicates and Navansh confirms. This is, I use Navansh for a lot of predictions. Sometimes if I'm not clear when from D1, I always go to Navansh. If I'm very clear about from D1, I don't go to Navansh. But if I'm not clear, I use Navansh for my predictions. So if the Lagna chart is indicating me something and I need a confirmation, I always go to Navansh to get the reading. So Navansh will give us the confirmation. Now this is important, the nakshatra, the mathematics. Okay, and this will also tell you how Navansh nakshatra are interlinked or whatever. In astrology, 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. These are the units of astrology. Now, 1 Rashi is equal to 30 degree. Okay, 1 Rashi is equal to 30 degree, 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes, and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So it is almost like our clock. 1 degree is equal to, you can say 1 hour. So 1 hour, as we say, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Here we say 1 degree. Then 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds, almost like clock. 1 Rashi is equal to 30 degrees. There in clock, we have 1 day is equal to 24 hours. Here it is 30 degree. That is slight difference. Otherwise, degree to minute and minute to second is the same as in clock. So that will help you remember that 1 degree is equal to 1 degree is almost like 1 hour.
So 1 Rashi is 1 day?
No, not 1 Rashi is 1 day. I'm just saying that to understand, to remember this thing, to remember what this relationship, try and relate this 1 degree as hour. Like in 1 hour, you have 60 minutes, no? 1 hour in clock, we have is equal to 60 minutes. So that is
yeah, I got it.
That is replaced by the word degree here. 1 minute is the same. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds only.
60 seconds.
Okay. Now
So
1 Rashi,
likewise, 1 Rashi is equal to 30 degrees.
30 degrees. There we
30
have
degrees into 60 minutes is 1800 minutes.
हाँ वो अभी मैं आ रहा हूँ. I am coming to that. वो मैं अभी आता हूँ उसके ऊपर. अच्छा. Now what we do is in Navansh, what we do is we divide every Rashi into 9 parts. Nav Ansh. Nav means 9. Ansh means parts. So we divide every Rashi into 9 parts. That is what Navansh is. In divisional charts, the name can tell us what is the divisional chart, what are the degrees of the divisional chart. For example, when we say Navansh, that means we are dividing Rashi into 9 parts. When we say Saptansh, we are dividing the Rashi into 7 parts. When we say, for example, Dwadashans, we are dividing the Rashi into 12 parts. So the name tells us about the division of Rashi. Navansh is Nav Ansh, that is 9 parts. Okay. Now, when we divide 30 degree by 9, in astrology, it will come to 3 degree 20 minutes. In if we otherwise, if we divide, let's say, for example, when we divide 30 by 9 by normal mathematics, it will come to 9 3 are 27, then 3, then decimal, it will come to 3.33. Okay, it will come to 3.33. Okay, so that will be the answer in normal mathematics. But here, this 0.33, that means it is equal to one third part of 1 hour. 1 hour is 60 minutes. So one third part of that is equal to 20 minutes. So this in astrology, 3.33 in astrology becomes actually 3.20 minutes. One third part of 1 hour is equal to 20, 20, 20. 20 plus 20 plus 20 makes 60. So 0.33 means 20 minutes. So this 3.33 in astrology becomes 3.20. So every sign is divided into 9 parts of 3 degree 20 minutes. That is what Navansh is. Every part is 3 degree 20 minutes. Okay. This is the way we can write 3 degree 20 minutes in words or in symbol. Now there are total of 108 Navansh now, because there are 12 Rashi in the chart and we are dividing every Rashi into 9 parts. So 12 into 9 becomes 108. So there are 108 Navansh in a chart. Is this clear, Sirisha ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. Every sign is divided into 9 parts and there are 12 signs. So we have 108 Navansh in the chart. Okay. Now, if you do the reverse calculation, 108 Navansh into 3 degree 20 minutes will become 360 degree. And in the Rashi chart is basically what? It is circular, no? Whether you draw it a circular fashion or whether you want to draw it in a square, basically what happens is that after 12 signs, you again repeat the it is basically the circle in which the planets are moving. They keep moving in a circle. So in mathematics, one circle is equal to 360 degree. So when a planet, say, starts from the first house, completes the rotation first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, when it comes back to the first house, it has done a rotation of 360 degree, which is the degrees of a circle. So everything is moving, the earth is moving around the sun, everything is moving in a almost circular fashion. So that degree of that circle is 360 degree in mathematics. We have done this in geometry of 6, 7 class, 8 class. So 108 Navansh into 320 degree, 3 degree 20 minutes is equal to 360. That means that you put every sign will have 9 Navansh. This sign will have 9 Navansh. This sign will have 9 Navansh. This will have 9 Navansh. This will have 9 Navansh. So 12 signs into 9 is equal to 108. Equal to 108. And 30 degree 30 degrees every sign, and there are 12 signs, so that also becomes 360 degree. So that becomes 360 degree, which is the movement of a degrees of a circle. So that's how a circle is 360 degree and 108 Navansh make 360 degree. Achha, now related to nakshatra, one nakshatra is what? One nakshatra is equal to 13 degree 20 minutes. यही होता है ना, one nakshatra is equal to 1320. People who have done KP or the Nadi or otherwise, they read nakshatra. So one nakshatra is 13 degree in 20 minutes. Now, what is the mathematics of this? 1 nakshatra is equal to 13 degree 20 minutes. One nakshatra has 4 pada. Every nakshatra has 4 pada. So one pada is, or one charan is equal to 13 degree 20 minutes divided by 4 is equal to 3 degree 20 minutes. So one pada or one charan of nakshatra is 3 degree 20 minutes and one navansh is also 3 degree 20 minutes. That means a navansh and a nakshatra charan are one and the same thing. One navansh 3 degree 20, one charan of nakshatra is 3 degree 20, and there are how many? There are 27 nakshatra. Every nakshatra has 4 charan. So again you go back to 108. So there are 108 navansh, each navansh of 3 degree 20 minutes, there are 108 nakshatra charan, every charan of 3 degree 20 minutes. So it's basically Navansh is what some people say as nakshatra charan also. So when we say a planet is into this nakshatra and this charan, it essentially means that in Navansh also we have given that planet a particular house, a particular bhav is allotted, because the allotment of sign in Navansh is based on 3 degree 20 minute only. So that concept of which is used in KP, Lord, Sublord and other things, they are basically derived from Navansh only. That is linked to, that is derived from Navansh only. And Navansh is a technique which has been used for 4,000-5,000 years, or since when the astrology started. It is there. It is mentioned in Brihat Parashar Hora Shastra, which is the oldest book, supposed to be the oldest book of astrology. It is mentioned over there. The use of Navansh, how to create Navansh, and everything is mentioned over there. This is what Navansh is, which is what a one nakshatra charan is equal to. So just as all the nakshatra total number of nakshatra and their charan is 108, same way there are 108 Navansh. So one in the same thing. It's just one and the same thing. So if we are reading Navansh, we are reading what other people say as nakshatra charan only. Any doubt here? If it is clear, then we will go ahead. If you
No,
understand.
sir. No.
Huh? Clear नहीं हुआ अभी?
Clear, sir. It is clear.
Clear, na? So if
Yes.
you same Navansh is 320, and that is what nakshatra charan is. Exactly the same thing. Navansh is, if we know how to read Navansh, then we can make a lot of predictions from Navansh only. That is why I always say that in earlier also I have said that in Vedic astrology nakshatra is not used, because we are using Navansha, which is same thing, and it will give us much deeper understanding of the planet. So we go back to the same thing, 320, 320, 108, 108, 360 degree, 360 degree. Everything, the mathematics is the same. Now this is what the 9 Navansh are. The first Navansh starts from 0 degree, it goes up to 3 degree 20 minutes. The second Navansh starts from 320, it goes to 640. So same way like a nakshatra charan. One nakshatra, if we talk of one nakshatra will end here. Then the second nakshatra will end here, and the will have this is the first nakshatra in any sign, then this is the second nakshatra, and this could be the third nakshatra. So we have 9 charan in any sign. Okay, so same way 9 Navansha in any sign. So these are the degree counts. First Navansha from 0 to 320, then 320, 640, 640 to 10, and then 10 to 1320, then 1320, 1640, 1640 to 20, 26, 23, 20, 23, 26, 2640, and then the last is 2640 to 30. That's how the distribution on Navansh happens in astrology. Now, what we do, Navansh is something that can be calculated mentally, and I always stress that we should calculate Navansh mentally only, because sometimes होता ये है कि आपको you are not given Navansh in a chart. Okay, for example, you are sitting somewhere, somebody gives you a chart to read, and then somebody gives you a printed chart or a pre-prepared chart. The Navansh is not there, so then you cannot make the correct reading, because you do not know how the planet is behaving in Navansh. So we can calculate Navansh instantly in our mind only. I am telling you how to create it in mind. See, all the Rashi, they are grouped or they are clubbed as per their tattva. Agni tattva Rashi are put together, Prithvi tattva are put together, Vayu tattva are put together, and Jal tattva are put together. So this becomes Jal tattva, 4, 8 and 12 becomes one group. They are one group now for the purpose of Navansha. Vayu tattva, Jal tattva, Prithvi and Agni. These 4 groups are made for creation of Navansh. Now any planet, try and listen carefully, any planet which is either in which is in any Agni Tattva Rashi, which is in any Agni Tattva Rashi in D1. That is, if the planet is either in Aries or Leo or Sagittarius, the counting, the mathematics for that or the method of preparation for that will remain same. That means, let's say, for example, if we have, let's say, Mars here, Mars is here in the this sign, and we have, let's say, Moon here, and Mars here. So the method of calculation of Moon and Mars will remain the same because they are part of the same group now. Same way, if let's say, for example, in Prithvi Tattva, we have, let's say, Venus and we have Ketu, right? They will be treated in a similar manner. The mathematics will remain the same for Venus and Ketu. All the planets in Vayu Tattva will be treated as one group. All the planets in Jal Tattva of D1 will be treated as one group. So the grouping, first of all, we do the grouping in our mind, or let's say the method of calculation is the same. Okay.
So let me just say what I understand.
Yes.
If in D1, if planet in Agni Tattva, if it is in Aries, Mars is in Aries, and Moon is in the Sagittarius. In D9, it will remain in Agni Tattva only. It remains in Aries and it remains Moon.
No. The method of plotting in D9, the mathematics that we will use to put that planet in D9 will remain same. I'm coming to the formula now.
So, show the example. No, it is hard to.
एक मिनट. अभी तो I've just started. I'll show you. I'm giving you example. I'm saying that all the planets of Agni Tattva will be treated or will be subjected to the same rule. That is what I am saying. Prithvi Tattva will be subjected same rule. Okay, now what that rule is, that this is what identify Tattva in which a planet is placed. Then depending upon the degree of the planet, now see the degree of planet in D1. Okay. So what I mean is, let's say again the same thing, that here, for example, Mars is there. Okay. Any degree of Mars. Let's say, for example, Mars ki degrees we say 23.48. Okay, we say that Mars is at 23.48. Let's say, for example, and Moon is, let's say, any degrees. Moon is, let's say, at 7 degrees and 39 minutes. Okay, Moon is at 7 degree 39 minutes and Mars is at 23 degree 0.48 minutes. Now, what we will do is, based on this degree, degrees, we will say what is the Navansh of Mars, in which part it is falling. This is the first Navansh, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, fifth. So if, let's say, we said that Mars is at 23.48. Okay, Mars at
7 Navansh mein.
23.48. Now, in which Navansh is Mars going? 23.48 means this Navansh, 8th Navansh.
7th.
8th.
7th.
23.20 पे तो 7th खत्म हो जाता है. It will go here. From 2320 to 2640 is the 8th Navansh. So Mars is going to the 8th Navansh.
So Mars go to 8th Navansh of Aries.
नहीं. अभी उसको रुकिए. अभी first of all you got it that Mars is basically falling into the 8th Navansh, 8th part of the Rashi.
Sir, I got there.
Right?
I got till there.
Okay. Now next is Moon. Let's say we said it 7.39. So we said that Moon
Navansh
is equal to 7.39. Now 7.39 is which Navansh?
Third Navansh.
7.39. So Moon is going here, right? And Mars is going here. Mars is going into the 8th Navansha and Moon is going into the 3rd Navansha. Okay. This is the Now this is done. We have calculated the Navansha. Now how to plot it in D9? For plotting in D9, what we do is that all the Agni Tattva planets, I said that we have to club all the Agni Tattva planets in one group, all the Prithvi Tattva in second group. So for all the Agni Tattva planets, the first Navansh falls in Leo sign. The second Navansh falls in Taurus sign. Third is in Gemini. Fourth is in Kark. So Mars is in the 8th Navansha. So 8th Navansha means starting from Aries. 8th house from Aries will be Scorpio. Starting from Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Mars will go to Scorpio in D9. Because Mars is going, the counting has to start from Aries, and from Aries, the 8th sign, this is 8th Navansha, 8th sign is Scorpio. Mars will go into the Scorpio. So Mars will go to Scorpio in D9. And Moon is in the 3rd Navansha. I said that we have to club all of them together, and for all of the Agni Tattva, counting has to start from one only. Even if Moon is here or Moon is here or Moon is here, the counting will start from here only. So Moon is in 3rd Navansha, starting from Aries, Moon will go to Gemini. Okay. For all the Agni Tattva planets, what we will do is we will calculate their Navansh based on these divisions. These are the divisions. It is the division. So we will just immediately in mind you can calculate ki kis Navansh mein wo planet ja raha hai, in which Navansh that planet is going. And these are easy to remember because if you see this is 320, 640, 10, then it goes in this sequence only. 320 instead of 320 we have 1320, 640 ki jagah 1640, 10 ki jagah 20, then 320 ki jagah 2320. Instead of 640 we have 2640, and in case of 10 we have 30. So it goes in, it is going in a similar fashion. 320, 1320, 2320 sequence है. 640, 1640 and 2640. It is easy to remember. With practice, this will become clear in mind how to calculate Navansha, how to calculate their number of Navansha. So we have to, for Agni Tattva planets, we first calculate their Navansha, and then to plot them, we will start them. We'll do the counting from Agni.
Sir, I have a doubt here. Any planet sitting in Agni Tattva or planets related to Agni Tattva?
No, any planet sitting in Agni Tattva.
Okay.
Even if it is Saturn, even if it is Rahu or Ketu,
I got it.
Any planet sitting in Agni Tattva, we have to calculate the Navansh and start the counting from Aries. Counting will start from Aries for all of them. Even whether the planet is in Leo or the planet is in Sagittarius, the counting will start from Aries. Then similarly, what we do is in Prithvi Tattva, we club all the planets. Okay. Again, we calculate their Navansha. In Prithvi Tattva, the counting starts from 10. So, for example, let's say Rahu. Rahu, for example, is sitting here, and the degrees of Rahu, let's say, are 15.43. Let's say 15.43 are the degrees of Rahu. Okay. Rahu is sitting anywhere. It could be in 2, 6 or 10. That is not important. For us, what is important is first find out the Navansha of Rahu. So 15.43 means
66.
हाँ
मैं तुक्का मारा है.
नहीं 5th Navansha. 15.43 है ना. 15.43 is 5th Navansha. So here Rahu will go here in 15.43. Rahu will go here in 15.43 in the 5th Navansha. Okay. So what has happened is that we have calculated Navansha of Rahu, that Rahu has to go in 5th Navansha. How? The counting will start from 10. Whether Rahu is in Taurus sign or Rahu is in Virgo sign or it is in Capricorn sign.
Taurus में आएगा.
It will go to, the counting will start from 10. So 10, 11, 12, 1 and 2. It will go to Taurus. it will go to Taurus. Okay, that is how it is calculated. So similarly for the Vayu Tattva, we calculate their Navansha and the counting will start from 7. And Jal Tattva, the counting will start from 4. That is how this counting goes. These are the starting points for each Navansha. For each group, sorry, for each group. For Aries, any planet, the counting will start from Aries. For Agni Tattva, the counting starts from Aries. For Prithvi Tattva, it starts from Capricorn. Then for Vayu Tattva, it starts from Libra. And then here from Cancer. That is the starting point of every Navansha. So let's say, for example, here we have Shani, Saturn, right? And we have, let's say, Jupiter here, right? Let's say Saturn is at 21.3 degrees, 30, and Jupiter, let's say, is at 14 point anything 14.06 degrees. Okay, so 21.3 means this is the 7th Navansha, and this means this is the 5th Navansha. 21.3 means this is the 7th Navansha. So Saturn is in 7th Navansha, which is this one. This is Saturn. Sorry, 7th Navansha, this is Saturn. Saturn is here. Jupiter was 14 point something, so Jupiter will go here in the 5th Navansha. This is where Jupiter will go. Now counting will start from, these are in Jal Tattva, counting will start from Jal Tattva. So Jal Tattva, the starting is Cancer sign. From Cancer, Saturn will go to the
falls in Capricorn sign.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Saturn will go to Capricorn.
Navansh, okay.
Okay, and Jupiter is in the 5th Navansha. So 5th from 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jupiter will go to Scorpio. Okay. Clear, Srisha ma'am?
Yes, sir. Clear. It is clear.
Yeah, it is clear, na? Okay. So that is how Navansh is created. We can calculate Navansh.
याद रखना
अभी बताता हूँ I'll tell you
याद कैसे
वही बता रहा हूँ अभी बताता हूँ 320 640 and 10 just remember these three numbers 320 640 and 10 उसके बाद सब रिपीट हो रहा है उसके बाद 320 का 1320 बन जाएगा and 1320 का 2320 बन जाएगा if you see this is a sequence 320 1320 2320 640 1640 2640 10 20 and 30 this is a sequence and ये when I've said that the counting will start from 1 10 7 and 4 इसका मैं अभी आपको लॉजिक दे दूंगा कि ये क्यों होता है ऐसे ठीक है अच्छा now logic is see if a planet is in Aries sign if a planet is in Aries sign then which means what the in first if the planet is at 0 degree to 3 degree 20 minutes in Aries sign it will go to Aries only counting will start from 1 only Aries right Aries की counting Aries से शुरू होगी ना अग्नि तत्व है
अग्नि तत्व
so first Navansha the planet in first Navansha will go to Aries the planet in second Navansha will go to Taurus Aries Taurus Gemini Cancer this way it will go up to here ठीक है it will go up to Sagittarius तो यहाँ पर क्या हुआ अब 9 डिग्री खत्म हो गई 30 सो टॉरस के अंदर जो काउंटिंग होगी वो 10 से शुरू होगी ना आपने 9 नवांश ले लिए 9 नवांश मतलब यू हैव प्लॉटेड द प्लैनेट्स फ्रॉम एरीज टू सेजिटेरियस नवांश के अंदर 9 साइंस आपने उठा लिए ना सो उसके बाद जो अगला प्लैनेट होगा वो 10th में ही जाएगा अब आप ये देखो ना ये इफ यू सी एरीज की जो प्लैनेट है एरीज का फर्स्ट प्लैनेट 1 will go in Aries then second will go in Taurus then Gemini Cancer Leo Virgo Libra Scorpio Sagittarius 30 डिग्री खत्म हो गए एरीज खत्म हो गया तो टॉरस का जो पहला प्लैनेट है 0 डिग्री 30 मिनट्स का वो 9 के बाद सेजिटेरियस के बाद इट विल गो इन कैप्रिकॉन 10 11 12 देन 1 2 3 4 5 6 देन वायु तत्व the counting starts from 7 because वायु तत्व के लिए planet जो होता है first नवांशा 7 में चला जाता है. You are filling the नवांशा in a sequence order in D9. D9 में सीरीज में हम प्लैनेट्स को प्लेस कर रहे हैं. सो एरीज के नवांशा जो होते हैं, एरीज के नवांशा वो एरीज से स्टार्ट होके दे एंड एट सेजिटेरियस. एरीज के अंदर इन एरीज साइन और सॉरी इन अग्नि तत्व साइन देयर इज नो नवांशा ऑफ कैप्रिकॉन, एक्वेरियस एंड पाइसेस. खत्म हो गया ना एरीज का. यहाँ पर सेजिटेरियस पे देयर इज नो नवांशा इन कैप्रिकॉन, एक्वेरियस एंड पाइसेस. कैप्रिकॉन, एरीज एंड कैप्रिकॉन, Aquarius and Pisces will go in what? They will go in, sorry, Capricorn will go in Prithvi Tattva. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then in Vayu Tattva, the counting starts from 7 because you have finished here up to Virgo. So then same thing. So basically क्या है, you are filling the Navansha in a sequence order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10, 11, 12, 13, 10, 11, 12, 13 means 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. अब ये देखिए जल तत्व की काउंटिंग कहाँ से शुरू हुई? 4 से. 1 to 9 आपने 1 to 9 has been given to Aries. So 10th मिल गया पृथ्वी तत्व को. 10 से लेके 6 तक have been given to पृथ्वी तत्व. Then 7, 6 खत्म हुआ. Then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. 7 to 3 have been given to वायु तत्व. Then 3 पे ये एंड हो जाता है. It ends here. Then 4 से स्टार्ट होती है काउंटिंग. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 have been given to जल तत्व. ये 12 पे खत्म हो गया. सो अगेन यहाँ पर 1 से काउंटिंग शुरू होगी. दैट इज अगेन जल, दैट इज अगेन अग्नि तत्व राशि. Aries 1 to 9, then see again Leo gets 1 to 9 and Sagittarius Agni Tattva Rashi will again get 1 to 9 only. Simple counting है ना, it is simple counting. You are counting one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, then the same thing starts. So incidentally 1 to 9 are always given to Agni Tattva. That is why their counting starts from 1. देखिए लियो की काउंटिंग कहाँ से स्टार्ट हुई? 1 से ही. एरीज काउंटिंग स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम 1. Sagittarius counting starts from 1. So that is why I said that the counting of Agni Tattva has to start from 1. Counting of Vayu Tattva, sorry, Prithvi Tattva starts from 10 for Taurus. It starts from 10 for Virgo. It starts from 10 for Capricorn. So 10 to 6 is Prithvi Tattva. 10 to 6 is Prithvi Tattva. 10 to 6 is Prithvi Tattva. Simple. I'm just doing that 1, 2, 3, 4 I'm writing against each block. क्लियर हो रहा है अभी आपको? ये 1, 10, 7, 4 का लॉजिक का भी आपको दिस शुड बी क्लियर टू यू. व्हाई 1, 10, 7, 4? बिकॉज 1 to 9 हैव बीन गिवन. देन नेक्स्ट 9 आर गिवन टू पृथ्वी तत्व. नेक्स्ट 9 given to Vayu Tattva, and then next 9 are given to Jal Tattva. Then again you go back to 1 only. So 1, 1, 1 for Agni Tattva, 10, 10, 10 for Prithvi Tattva, 7, 7, 7 for Vayu Tattva, and 4, 4, 4 for Jal Tattva. Sirisha ma'am?
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Clear, no?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, so logic of 1, 10, 7, 4 is here. Okay, so Agni Tattva planets, a planet in Agni Tattva cannot go to Capricorn, cannot go to Aquarius, and cannot go to Pisces in Navansha. In Prithvi Tattva, a planet cannot go to 7, 8, and 9 signs because those Navansha are not allotted to Prithvi Tattva. Prithvi Tattva में 7, 8, 9 नहीं है. There are not 7, 8, 9 here. So 7, 8, a planet in Prithvi Tattva cannot go to 7, 8, and 9. Right? Only 9 Navansha are given to every class, every sign. 3 Navansha are not given to signs. Any sign will not have any 3 Navansha. So this is simple plotting of signs. Okay. So this is now 1, 10, 7, 4. Reason is this: 1 to 9, then 10 to 2, then 3 to sorry, 10 to 6, then 7 to 3, and then 4 to 12, then again 1 to 9. This is how the counting goes. Okay. Now, when any planet, it is in the same sign in Navansha and same sign in D1, it is called a Vargottam planet. Let's say a planet is in D1, it is in Taurus, and in D9 also it is in Taurus only. That planet is called a Vargottam planet. A planet which is, let's say, in Capricorn and in D9 also it goes in Capricorn only, it is called a Vargottam planet. A Vargottam planet becomes strong in the chart. It becomes strong in the chart if it is in, if it is a benefic planet and it is in placed in good houses, then it will behave benefically. If it is a malefic planet and then it becomes Vargottam, then it will become very powerful and it can give you a lot of problems also. Vargottam means that the planet is powerful. It doesn't mean that the planet is exalted. It doesn't mean planet will give you good results. It only means planet is strong. Vargottam means a planet is strong. A lot of people feel that Vargottam means a planet will give good results. No, a planet becomes strong because it has the same qualities in D1 and it has the same qualities in D9. A planet is, let's say, for example, Sun is debilitated in D1 and it is debilitated in D9. So it becomes double debilitated. It doesn't mean that the Sun will start giving you good results. It will give you bad results only. And there goes, it will become very malefic because it is debilitated in both the charts. So a planet, sorry, in planet, their real qualities are seen from Navansha. Their real quality is seen from Navansha. What is a planet like? And the quality of the planet can change also in Navansha. The quality of planet can change in Navansha. How I am telling you now, that I am telling you. Plus one more thing here. A lot of people again say that a planet which is close to 0 degree or a planet which is close to 30 degree will not give you good results. Some people, ये कहते हैं ना, that planet is in Bal Avastha or planet is in Prod Avastha, the planet may not give you good results. But see here, Sun at 1 degree is in Aries sign is actually exalted Sun. Because in Navansha also it will go into Aries only. If Sun is here at 1 degree in D1, then in its counting will start from 1 only. So in D1 also it will go into Aries only. It is at 1 degree, na? So first Navansha. Counting starts from Aries, so first Navansha is Aries only. Sun will become exalted in D9 also. Let me give you something. 1 minute. Let's say Sun. Sun is at 1 degree. 1 degree in D1. Okay. 1 degree in D1 means that Sun will be in first Navansha. Right? Aries sign, so counting will start from 1. So first Navansha start counting from 1. It falls in Aries only. Okay. So that means Sun will become exalted in D9. Sun can become exalted in D9 if it is close to Sun can if close to 0 to 3.2 degree in Aries or in Leo or in Sagittarius. If it is close to 0 degree, then also it becomes exalted in both in D1 and in D9. It becomes very powerful. Okay. So the concept that a planet close to 1 degree or 1.5 degree, 2 degree will not give you good results is not correct as per Navansha, because in Navansha, a specific Navansha is allotted, and that Navansha says that Sun is exalted. A Sun at, let's say, 1 degree in Aries sign or Sun at 1 degree in Leo, right? If sun is at 1 degree or 2 degree in Leo, then also it will become exalted in Aries. So that concept that a planet should not be close to 1 degree or 1.5 degree and it is not powerful, that is not correct, because as per Navansha, a specific Navansha is given. When allotting a Navansha, it is not considered whether a planet is close to 0 degree or a planet is close to 30 degree. Specific Navansha is given, and that Navansha will determine the quality of that planet. Now, whether sun is at 3 degree 20 minute or is it at 1 degree, it is exalted in Navansha. So how can we say that sun is weak then, if it is exalted? Even in Balavastha, sun becomes very powerful in Agni Tattva Rashi because it becomes exalted in Navansha.
So नवांश में जब लगन चेंज होता है वो भी इसी तरह कैलकुलेट होता है, हमें ये देखना है कि किस ग्रुपिंग का है ये और लगन कितने डिग्री का है, जल का है, वायु का है,
वो अभी मैं बताता हूँ, अभी बताता हूँ, अभी बताता हूँ, ठीक है? तो दिस Navansh जो होते हैं, they are given categorically, they are specific. Even if a planet is, let's say, 0 degree 1 minute, the Navansha is given, the clear-cut Navansha is given. There is no ambiguity. There is nothing like it will go to, in Chalit, it will go to previous bhav, and some other it will go to next bhav, it will go here, it will go there. Nothing like that. Navansha is fixed. A planet is at 0 degree 1 minute, it will go in a particular Navansha. There is no ambiguity. Similarly, let's say, for example, if you are talking of, let's say, Saturn is in, or let's say Mars. Let's say I'm talking, let's say I take an example of Mars. 1 second.